Hey guys, Pieguy Rules here, and welcome to a brand new Let's Play on this channel, Creature from the Krusty Krab. So, yeah, here we go. There's a lot of actual modes here on this menu. I don't know what free play is. Options I've already been through. Bonus games, extras. You know, looks like there's a lot of stuff to mess around with. But of course, we're going to be going to story mode right away. That's all stuff that I'll probably cover in the last part or in an extra or something. So, born to be wild in their dreams. So deranged art.
Sleepy bikini bottom. The creatures of the sea are deep in slumber. Their night brains exploring the mysterious world of dreams.
Smurf Murfle Peeferp. I was not expecting that. Okay. Oh, goodness. What?
There's only one word you can use to describe this, Dale. Yes. Really cool. That's 2 words, Dale, but thanks for playing.
Well, alright then. So, use the control stick to steer the hot rod. Press and hold A to go faster, or use B to slow down and reverse. Get to the checkpoints before time runs out. Now get going. Alright. Just thrown right in the middle of this, and more driving. Oh boy. So wait, before I do anything, I just have to show off, and this is something, this is just, I mean, it's a Let's Play thing, but I gotta say, look at this. They have a speech setting. So I don't have to have the sound effects blasting, and you guys can still hear the actual dialogue. And also, I have the subtitles on. So, okay, so yeah, this is more driving. this in and of itself is nothing new, but oh, there's the pineapple there. Pretty smooth there, SpongeBob. Hurry! I pressed R as if I had a I had a boost. That's gonna... Okay, I don't know. That guy just defied everything. And I assume these are not Plan Zs that I'm collecting.
I'm glad to see you.
I guess... Oh, they're probably Zs for, like, sleeping Zs, maybe? Have we gone from Plan Z to ZZZs? That's a bad pun. I'll probably use that for the title. So, Creature from the Krusty Krab, I am playing the GameCube version. The version of the game I'm playing is always in the description. But, okay. Oh, they don't spell spongy with an EY. Boo. Technically, both S-P-O-N-G-Y and S-P-O-N-G-E-Y are correct spellings of spongy. So take that, naysayers. Am I, like, losing speed or time or something when I crash into those? I don't know. But this is the very first part of the game, so I doubt we're gonna fail this. Oh, of course, that's famous last words. So, oh, interesting. So I had this game as a kid. This is the first one that I know I had as a kid, and I remember playing. Didn't you just say that, SpongeBob? But and I remembered not liking it. Now the thing is, I had the keeps talking. I had the Wii version of this game, and the thing I remember hating the most was the motion controls. So it's entirely possible that that's the only thing I didn't like about the game. Oh my! He like barely moves his mouth. It's like a ventriloquist dummy.
It's so shiny and so... Whoa, look at that handsome sponge.
Coming through. Out of the way, Pipsqueak.
Uh-oh. Yeah, sure, I'll save the game. I wonder if this will be the first game that we actually get to fight Plankton as the final boss. Think about it, we haven't yet. In 3 SpongeBob games, we have not. create... yes. So this was a launch title for the Wii, and that's why the Wii version had so many motion control nonsense in it. And that's why it probably wasn't very good motion control.
Lost his license already. Hello, is this thing on? Hello. Thanks for the feedback, Dale.
License to Jive. The last episode, when the game was released for the GameCube and most other versions of it, was Bummer Vacation. So, at this point, Born to Be Wild didn't even air yet. It aired a few months later, but it's entirely possible they knew of the title, like when they were developing this game, and what? And so they kind of themed, well, they didn't really theme it after it, but the title at least. But it's also just a common saying.
Why? Oh, cruel, see how you taught this little yellow sponge. My license! No, it's too far away for me to reach. Curse you, underwater currents! You win again!
To get your driving license back, you have to unlock the speed demon inside of you, SpongeBob.
Stay shiny, little fella. I'm coming to get ya.
Now that you're on foot, come over here and I can tell you a few more things.
Okie dokie. So that's one of the things about this game. It's not a pure platformer. Well, I mean, I guess technically speaking, the movie game wasn't a pure platformer either. That had a lot of other stuff. But this one, even more so than the previous game, is a lot more of a variety game. So use SpongeBob to move... use Control Stick to move SpongeBob around. If you're really quite an advanced player, you can use the C-Stick to look around, too. Quite remarkable. What is this, like a fancy British guy is narrating this to us? If you're really quite an advanced player, you can use the C-Stick to look around this place, too. Quite remarkable. I told you I could do a better British accent. So this is the...
What's this?
Oh.
Whoa, I bet these are valuable. I'm gonna collect as many as I can.
I thought these looked like the hand buttons. Okay, I can't... Whoa, that's X. I have no A or B. Oh, no, A jumps, obviously. And still got a double jump. Wow, look at the animation on SpongeBob. Huh. Interesting. In terms of the art of this game, I mean, obviously we're in a very stylized place right now, but it looks a little better from Battle in the movie game, but... tiptoeing. Oh, gosh. Sorry, I'm just having a little fun here. But I don't know, it also seems some of the things, like the cutscene graphics, maybe not as good. I don't know. Definitely looks alright. Like, it's not bad. Press A to make him jump. A. Okay, alright, we know.
Jump over that gap to get to me.
Should I fall down here and defeat some bad guys popping out of barrels so I can get a treasure chest later on? Alright, I won't be salty about the SpongeBob movie game. Huh. To use a winch, press B to grab it, then rotate the control stick around and make to make it winch things.
Turn it as fast as you can, boy.
Yeah,
those crazy arms.
You better believe this was a motion control thing. Rotate the control stick, power the winch. Yeah, definitely a motion control thing. What's that in the right corner there? Is that my health? Are those just hearts and bubbles? There's no main collectible we're looking at here, by the way. There's no Goofy Goober coins or anything of similar caliber. It's just whatever the mission's objective is. Is there something over here? There is. What is that? There are extras and stuff in here. Ooh. And yeah, I'll be 100%ing this game. If I 100% the movie game, there's really no reason I can't do this one, I don't think.
Don't forget your seatbelt.
Oh, I thought you were a villain.
You were awesome.
Did you just change your voice? Alright, guy.
I can't take the excitement.
Ooh, we must be in the future over here. Oh, it's the Krusty Krab. No, this is Patrick. Woo! I like this attack. So what is this thing? It's a little gummy Patrick? Interesting. Yeah, I don't know. This game kind of got some, just kind of, I think, middle-of-the-road-ish reviews. And it's not fondly remembered like the Battle for Bikini Bottom.
Now, a test of strength. Turn that handle and open the shop front.
But so yeah, I mean, it could go either way whether I enjoy this game or not, really. And though I did play it when it came out, that's a decade ago. At this point, over a decade. No, probably about a decade. I probably got it in 2007. So I kind of, like, I vaguely remember some stuff, but I don't have, like, an encyclopedic memory of anything. So I don't know. I remember there's like a horror movie inspired level. Well, I mean, you would expect so with the title Creature from the Krusty Krab, but double jump. Yeah, I know, game.
Lesson, you need to jump higher and farther. Try it
Those
now.
eyes. Ooh, look at these tough jumps. Yeah. Oh, and look at this tough guy that's you know, acting. It's like he's too good for a tutorial over here.
Really got the hang of this.
Mrs. Puff, you're being a very nice teacher today.
SpongeBob. That's good.
And the general theme of this game is dreams, because for some reason, apparently, like, a lot of SpongeBob video games, well, maybe I shouldn't say a lot, but multiple SpongeBob video games really took inspiration from Sleepy Time. But I guess it makes sense. I mean, really, dream logic can explain. So what was that? Just a lot of Z's? And why am I even collecting these Z's? What do I... To pound a button, you need to jump up and press Y in midair.
You'll need
Okie
to put
dokie.
those pants of yours to work if you want to push that button.
Okay. Oh yeah, winching it. Yeah, it's a little weird, like, why I have to winch there. When, like, you could have just been a button to press. It's a little kind of busy worky to make me have to rotate every single time. But again, that was definitely something that was put in for the Wii motion controls. I had actually forgotten that this was a launch title. I think because I didn't get it at launch. Yeah, the Wii actually had a decent amount of launch titles, although most of them were this sort of thing, or were licensed games. I don't think I beat the game either, from my memory. I mainly remember, well, I guess I don't want to spoil it. Let's just say I remember living large. I don't know what the ratio of people that watch these Let's Plays have actually played the game. It has to be a lot of them. At least for the SpongeBob movie game, it seemed like a lot of people had played the game.
You made it, SpongeBob. Well done. Here you go. I think you'll find this little dash attack power-up will come in very handy for getting your license back. Use the dash attack to push that spark block into its slot, and you'll find what it is you seek.
Alrighty. Alright, SpongeBob, you don't need to do this dance every time. But I guess it's better than the game freezing while it auto-saves. Point SpongeBob in the right direction, then press and hold R to make him sprint that way. You can charge all over the place and shove heavy stuff about.
Dash that spark block.
Alrighty. He makes it's like a Hanna-Barbera sound.
My goodness, you're becoming one of my...
Oh, he's got the he puts his Viking helmet on. Hey, that's cool. Happy Leif Erikson Day. Huh. Woohoo!
Lovely, lovely license. At last I found you. Never leave me again, okay?
Hey, SpongeBob. Let's see if you got what it takes to beat the great Piston Patrick.
Oh my goodness, that is kind of horrifying. The deranged, like, art style really looks odd in CG, or, you know, 3D animation, I should say.
So our youngest competitor's ready for his first real challenge.
Some
Dale.
like it hot
Should be
rod.
Interesting, Rick. Interesting. Like grappling with an angry octopus, Dale.
That is octopus profiling, and you know it.
A true battle indeed, Rick. It's the truest of true. Best friends battling to see who's the best.
Honka honka, out of the way. Don't forget, it's the control stick to steer, A to accelerate, and B to brake. Honka honka, ahem. I guess, so I should also say that this game was not made by Heavy Iron, which is the only one of the SpongeBob 3D platforming blitz.
I've never noticed there was a racetrack right in my front yard.
Oh, I gotta hear these same quips again.
I'm the fastest starfish on wheels.
That's not Patrick. Did they not get the voice actor for Patrick, or is this just like deranged Patrick?
Down here, baby. Hello, checkpoint.
Oh, there's obstacles now. Okay.
Bikini Bottom sure looks different these days.
But yeah, this game was not made by Heavy Iron. It was made by, I believe the portable versions were made by WayForward, and this one was made by some developer. So that's why it's got different moves and kind of has a different feel to it than the other three that we're playing. Well,
Something's changed, but I'm not sure.
I don't know, I keep forgetting. I keep forgetting that I played Revenge of the Flying Dutchman because it was so fast. That was such a fast Let's Play compared to the others. Because that one wasn't Heavy Iron either.
Sure looks different these days.
Alright, SpongeBob, I'm really kind of getting sick of hearing the same things. Why am I collecting these again? I don't know. I'm sure they told me.
I can see my pineapple from here.
So we're not beating Patrick here yet, but are we actually like racing him or?
This racetrack is falling apart at the seams. Evasive action. You know,
I wish my dreams were this
there's a
cool.
racetrack right in my front
Ooh,
yard.
speed up.
Speed.
I usually have like really mundane dreams. They're just kind of boring. It's so boring that I can't like regale you with tales because they're boring. It's like, oh, I'm like, you know, at the grocery store buying some soap. Okay, maybe not that boring, but
This was all seabed.
you know. People say that lucid dreaming. I expect a lot of dream talk, I guess, but people say that lucid dreaming is really cool, and if you can master it, then you can just do whatever you want in your dreams. That sounds pretty fun.
Bikini Bottom sure looks different these days.
But I don't know. I don't know if I need an incentive to be able to sleep more.
Squidward! Yo, Squidward! Squidward! Well, obviously he's not in.
That was new dialogue. I guess we passed Squid's house. Ooh. I'm excited to see something not driving though. After oh, goodness. You know, it's so bizarre that okay, maybe now we can actually beat him there. He keeps popping in and out of this racetrack. It's a little odd. But they keep putting SpongeBob behind the wheel in these video games. I don't know why they thought it would like of all characters, the one that doesn't know how to drive or the one that can't drive, they sure put him behind the wheel a lot. It's kind of ironic. You know, there should be an episode where SpongeBob, maybe like a character tries to influence SpongeBob to drive without his license or something.
Oops, sorry about that.
Uh-oh, that voice sounds familiar. Yes, I would like to save the game. And again, I just get really quiet on the save screens. It is nice that this game doesn't autosave, or maybe it does, but I mean, autosave is good in general. It's just for me that I like to have separate save files so that if something goes wrong in the recording, I can go back.
Car, Dale. Is that against the rules? There aren't any rules, Rick. Reminds me of my first marriage, Dale.
Those characters look like either Salty Splatoon characters or Shell of a Man old Navy buddies. Huh.
Let's see if I can't find some parts lying around to fix up my car. These guys aren't just gonna let me come and rummage around, so I better brush up on my skills.
I feel like I'm playing like Banjo-Kazooie Nuts and Bolts or something here. Like very, very light platforming with a lot of car-intensive stuff. Get SpongeBob's missing car parts back. One thing I do like about this game, even though I don't think I'll need it, is the fact that it does let you, it displays the objectives there. Also, something interesting is that
Wasn't me.
in the options, let me show this display options. I can like look at this, woo, freaky, right? Here, yeah, let's just do this, and I'll drive everyone with OCD nuts. Was it there? Yeah, it's probably there. I don't know. That's not really that useful. I guess if your TV calibrated it wrong or whatever. But yeah. Righty. All right, SpongeBob. Like, what did you achieve there? Why are you dancing? Pressing B makes SpongeBob break out the sand slap move. Watch, as you can imagine. Oh, which, as you can imagine, stings a bit. This is a save place. It checkpoints your position. That's a weird way to say it. Fills you with health, and if you slap it by pressing B, it will even save your game. How remarkably useful.
SpongeBob. Use your sand slap attack against them.
Oh, that's pretty cool. I mean, it is basically the same B move that we've had, but a different animation, which is pretty neat.
Hey guys, not looking for a friend right now, huh?
Ah, crud! It's wrench hands. Fixin' Freds. All right.
Let's rumble.
I have this sneaking suspicion. I don't have a sinking feeling, but I have a sneaking suspicion that this game might be a little easier than the movie game. Just a hunch, really. I feel like I should ground pound here, but I don't have a ground pound move. All right, enough of me collecting the Z points that I don't know what they do. Let's just go here. What odd obstacles. Tires on springs. What do they think of next? Probably be a fun playground toy, though. Well, I don't think they're really called toys. I mean, like, you know, piece of playground equipment. So chrome. Time to be a real patrol head, SpongeBob. Petrol head. Was this made by British people? I feel like it is. Collect all 10 fuel cans. Do I have the EU version of this game? Wait a minute. Hang on. No, it's rated E. Yeah, it wouldn't be rated E if it could be rated like Peggy 11 or something like that. Whatever wacky system you guys have over there. Because usually we don't really call it petrol. We call it gas. Then again, I'm not really knowledgeable about cars, so maybe that's also just a common synonym, or maybe petrol is something entirely different. I feel like I want to rip these guys' sideburns off.
Let's rumble.
Alrighty. Don't I need to... Isn't there something I need to grab up there? No, maybe not. Yeah, I know. Press B to use winches. Ooh. Ooh. Alright, I'll stop messing around here. Okie dokie. Aha!
Great work, SpongeBob.
I read that as Ebb's garage there for a second. I thought, huh. I don't have the best eyesight. Just so you guys are aware. We got 100 Z's. Ah, here it is. What's up there, though?
Well, well, well. What do we have here? I have absolutely no idea.
Is it more of the same enemies? No. Okay. What was up? What? Wait a minute. Did I see something like up? What is going on up there? Is that just a guy? I don't. Okay. I don't know. Just guy hanging out. No need to look into that any further. All right. Let's get out of here. Or wait, do we? No, over there was the wench. Okay, yeah, we do get out of here. Oops.
You should use your sponge lunge against big meanies like this. Stun him before going in for the knockout.
An armored bad guy. All right, we got Mrs. Puff's instructions. We don't really need it from an armored bad guy. Bad guy, one word. You need to stun these guys by sprinting into them before you can administer a sand slap. Don't even try to hit them in the back. That's why they're called armored enemies, you know. Got it.
Remember, you have to dash at him first.
Thanks, Mrs. Puff. This is not useless info that I already know.
Don't forget, you can stun him with your dash attack.
Gee, you think? Yeah, this game feels a little, sleepy seed. Collect lots of these to unlock characters.
I feel plankton.
Okay. Still getting used to which button does which thing. Ooh. Yeah, this game definitely feels, right off the bat, a little more, kind of generic and simplified and easy. Easier. I mean, again, you know, we're on the first stage, so I don't want to, like, I'm not making sweeping generalizations about the whole game. I'm just saying that in general, I gotta go down and grab here, grab these. The gameplay does seem a little bit stripped down, but maybe that's just because, like, you know, they stripped down the platforming because there's a lot of other elements of the game. Because so far, I mean, those armored enemies were new, but we faced a ton of. Which one of these are we going through? So we've been through that one. This one? No, we can't go through that one. Wait a minute. Oh, maybe this is a different one that we went through. Yeah, it is. Just looks the same.
Oh, one of these. These are very important.
Right, of course. What is that even supposed to be? Go on, SpongeBob, you need to smash those engine part crates. Have a smashing time. Yeah, these gotta be Brit developers. Not that there's anything wrong with that. And no, you know what? No, I don't want to smash these crates. Here in America, we do things a little more civilized. I know you might think that we solve all our problems with throwing tea in the harbor and such, but we've developed other ways. How do I get there? Hey, it's Fred. No. All right, I'll smash stuff up. Oh, I have to smash them. Okay. Well, if you say so, game. This music does not really fit the whole, like, Hot Rod theme. I'd expect a little more guitar stuff, maybe. Speaking of guitar stuff, how about that final boss music in the SpongeBob movie game? That was definitely in the first version of that I put up, and not something I had to edit in and re-upload the video. Yeah, it's good music. Oh, yeah, I think what I was saying was that so far these have all been like just kind of recolored same exact enemies. These slammers and the wrench guys, which not bad, but a little variety would be nice. Especially because this is, I mean, we just kind of did the same exact thing twice here. Is there? No, there's no like collection menu or anything. What if I hold L? No, okay. How about Z? Does Z do anything? No. I was just seeing if something moved the camera or something. To be able to find out about that, I mean, I don't mean like move the camera left and right, I mean zoom in. Because the movie game and Battle for Bikini Bottom both had zoom, and I didn't find out about it until like late. Alright, that's 2 out of 3 parts there. There's that collection screen. I'm just kind of trying to figure out like how the bonuses work. If someone wants to explain that to me in the comments, I'd be appreciative. But I would guess probably there's one bonus per area. Like, we got the one in the first platforming section, and then we just got that plankton thing, and that was the one for this one, I guess, is my theory on that. Oops, I done goofed there. I do have to say, though, it is pretty cool that these character models come pretty much straight out of the show.
Hey guys,
It must not be too easy to run with wrenches in your hands. Like, that seems like especially the way they were holding them. I don't know. I mean, I've never really tried to run at someone while dual-wielding wrenches, but I just imagine that it's not easy to run with them. Or more dangerous to yourself. You conk yourself in the head with those as you're running. That's bad, you know. That's a concussion. Oh yes, a spring, the most important part of any car. I mean, I'm sure cars have springs and stuff, but it's just not a okay. It's just not a very I don't know, prolific part of a car that you would usually use as a collectible. Like maybe like, I don't know, an engine or a seat belt or yeah, I don't know anything about cars. How about a spark plug? Yeah, what are those, huh?
Not in a chatting mood.
I'll be taking those. Thank you very much. Oop.
Can't we be pals?
I was gonna start questioning the logic of like why there are all these clones, but you know, the first game, everything could be blamed, or Battle for Bikini Bottom, everything could be blamed on robots. In the SpongeBob movie game, we could blame it on like mermaid magic.
One of my best pupils.
Ooh, thank you, Mrs. Puff. In my dreams. In this game, we can just blame everything on a dream, because it is all just a dream. Oh man, what if the ending of this game is that SpongeBob wakes up and it was all just a dream? Okay.
That platform is not going to move until
Got
someone
it.
moves that engine block.
Very simple problem
Must I
solving.
do everything myself?
But again, it's the first level, so who knows? This could just be the average like difficulty of the game, or this could just be you know, it could just be first level stuff. Yabba dabba doo. I played a Scooby-Doo game growing up called Night of 100 Frights, I believe, and I'm pretty sure Scooby had that exact same charge move, and it made like the exact same weird charge sound effect. It's the kind of sound effect that when you jump up in the air and you pedal your feet forward and then you run when you hit the ground, that's that sound effect. Alrighty. Creature from... Well, we've seen the Krusty Krab, but we have not seen any creatures, really. A little odd that they didn't name it something more appropriate to, like, the dream theme.
Absolutely, Rick. Better keep our eyes on this.
Look at Plankton.
Never get distracted, Dale. Hey, a pebble.
He's got a picture of a giant Plankton.
For more than that. I certainly couldn't, Rick. It's a classic lineup for a race.
You think that guy's the Rickest Rick? Honka honka out of the way, don't forget. Control stick to steer, A to accelerate, B to brake. Got it. I think I can actually turn off these tutorial things, but I'm going to leave them for now. It is a little annoying that this isn't... I mean, it says it's a race, but it's not really a race. It's like a avoid the bombs, and your competitor will sometimes be there, but he's always be ahead of you, and then sometimes he'll disappear in the sides of off the sides of the track that you can't go off of. It's a little weird. Not gonna lie.
You know, I've never noticed there was a racetrack right in my front yard.
I gotta say, I actually like the driving more in the movie game. Is this where like retroactively I start like appreciating the movie game even more? I guess now that it's in my rear view mirror, so to speak, I can I don't know, look back on it as a whole.
Just look at the state of this place.
What a housekeeper for the roads, SpongeBob? Do you know how housekeepers work? Well, I don't know how housekeepers work in jolly old England, but
So, we finally get the chance to prove that I am the best.
oh, we got cocky SpongeBob here. But yeah, I did kind of like the driving a little more in movie game because I don't have any boosts here. I can't really do much of anything but just go forward and left and right. Ooh, what is this? Like a boost would be cool. Oh, there's a bonus.
I'm super fast and super cool. Long live the Speed King.
SpongeBob, if you have to say you're cool, then you're obviously not. Also, it's Coral now. See, like, I don't think I can actually... Yeah, see, look at him. He shows up to the race, and then he just takes this cheaty shortcut. Curse you, Dream Logic. I gotta say, those backgrounds look pretty awesome and intense. Just making SpongeBob dance there. Alrighty. Is it though? Am I beating Plankton? I don't know. But I think this game's probably gonna work out from what I've played thus far. It'll probably work out in the same way that Revenge of the Flying Dutchman worked out, in that may not be like that great a game overall, but like a really good kind of game to let's play because it's not that difficult and it's kind of just kind of go from point A to point B type stuff. Which again, you know, it doesn't make it a good game. It just makes it a game that is just like convenient for let's playing. Is the Cars / SpongeBob crossover. So has there ever been a SpongeBob kart game? Since seeing as how much he does drive, would the SpongeBob kart game technically be? There's a Nicktoons racing game, and I think that's a kart one. But you'd think that they'd make a SpongeBob one. Although I guess a Nicktoons one would basically just be a SpongeBob one. Is that Gary? Are we gonna have to do this like exact same thing again, but with Gary? Because I sure hope not. But look at that sweet Tudor sauce foreshadowing right here.
He seems to be collecting turbos. Could be tricky.
Especially since the great turbo drought of '04, Rick.
Those were the days.
04. SpongeBob takes place in 2004, confirmed! Or past 2004, I guess. Which is weird. Oh, no, this game came out in 06. Never mind.
All you need to do to beat Gary is to soup up your engine with a few new parts. I'm sure there are some places around here that you haven't explored.
It's getting a little formulaic, but all right. Okay, so there are turbos.
This one for us.
I don't like that she's wearing like a tube top there. It's a little too revealing for a squid, in my opinion. All right, SpongeBob, you don't need to do a dance. All right, like we got to the first obstacle. Let me guess, it's a swing, right? I swing off of this.
Saying this, but you've also got the ability to swing through the air.
Yeah.
If you stand in the right place, you'll be able to cross gaps.
It's there's certain mechanics that like all these SpongeBob games just will never let go of. I mean, there's nothing wrong with it. It's just kind of funny that like I don't know, the swing mechanics are just a constant. Although I'm trying to remember, I can't even remember now which games used X and which games used Y to swing. Although actually, okay, here's the weird thing, right? In Battle for Bikini Bottom, I keep calling it the first game, I shouldn't, but in Battle for Bikini Bottom, only Sandy could swing, okay? In the movie game, so that's how it works. In the movie game, only Patrick could. In this game, SpongeBob. I don't know if Patrick or mystery third character, who I already know who it is, can swing, but it's kind of funny.
Out with some more special parts, and you can use speed boosts around the track.
Oh, okay. So this one does have speed boosts. So even though this game is very different from the movie game and wasn't made by the same people, still published by THQ, and you can still see that there's a lot carried over. This charge move is new, but there's the slam move, there's swinging from things, there's the P move where SpongeBob wraps his arms around. Ooh. Buttons and such. Driving sections. Okay, but the grapple in this one, something I have to get used to is that it works a little differently in that it's kind of like automated. Like in the other ones I would hang on, like I would hang on until I jumped off, but in this one you just automatically let go as you after you swing from it. Yabba dabba doo.
Bad guys, meet my SpongeBob Fists of Fury.
Alright. I wonder what the next game Sandy was playable in after Battle for Bikini Bottom, because not playable in this game. Wasn't playable in the movie game. Was she playable in Lights, Camera, Pants? I don't know. At some point I definitely will play Lights, Camera, Pants. It's just a very different kind of game. I guess Sandy was playable in Atlantis Scorpanas. Much as I don't want to acknowledge that game's existence.
My goodness, you're becoming one of my best pupils.
Stop teasing me, Mrs. Puff. Alright, either make me one of your best pupils. Either make me one of your best pimples or stop talking about it. Yeah, I said pimples. Although, maybe I don't want to be your best pimple if pimples in the SpongeBob world are barnacles. Has there been? Well, SpongeBob's had blemishes and other stuff. I don't think all pimples are barnacles. It's just a nice little metaphor for that one episode.
Okay, Gary, prepare to give up your Speed King crown.
Alrighty. Oh, what? Ah, alright. It's a little, yeah. The grappling's a little finicky. I prefer the old style of grapple where you can just swing infinitely until you feel like jumping off. Because if I press X, or yeah, it's X, right? Yeah. If I press it too soon, actually, if I can just keep mashing it, basically, right? Yeah, I can just mash it. All right. It just doesn't matter then.
These are very important.
Yes, I agree, SpongeBob. Those are used for the part of the car that does things. Yep, yep. Man, everything is chrome in the 2006. Those crates are stopping that platform from moving, SpongeBob. You know what to do, smash the ball. Yeah. It kind of looks like they have like a plankton eye or something. I guess not, maybe not a plankton eye, but a just like a deranged eye, or maybe they're supposed to be tires.
One of my best pupils.
All right, Puff. Listen, you can't keep saying this sort of thing. It messes with me, you know. It's not nice. Like, how would you like it, commenters, if I went down in the comment section and was like, you know, hey, you're becoming one of my favorite commenters. Well, actually, each and every one of you would probably like that. Yeah, you think, Mrs. Puff? Sheesh, it's like this game was made for kids or something. It probably was. And just after I chided Puff for stating the obvious. Now I don't know. Oh, there it is. Didn't know exactly where that button was. Is there a collectible over here? Maybe. Can I slam any of these? Nope. Wait. Is there something back here? What? What is this? Donde? Okay. Well, there's an invisible barrier, and I can't do anything here. Can I charge at it? Nope. All right. Well, there's a little Easter egg. I found Nemo, or something. Wait hang on. Wait, is that a fish? Wait a minute. It just looks like a fish or something with 3 eyes. What? What? Alrighty then. Let's. I don't know what you're dreaming about, SpongeBob, but it's a little odd. Charge attack is pretty nice, gotta say. It probably doesn't actually make me any... I mean, it makes me faster, but it's probably not saving me any time by using it. But it makes me feel faster, you know? I got a need. A need for speed. Oh, is there... There's another button I have to press, isn't there? Do I just keep killing these guys? Or actually, do these guys just infinitely respawn? Ooh, that guy just didn't die. Okay, Dogon. Let's just see. Oh, it raised up this crosswalk here. And a button right here. Coolio. I want to destroy that radio tower. I feel like someone's gonna be broadcasting Plan Z on it or something. Plan Z, Plan Z.
Okay, Gary, prepare to give up your Speed King
All right,
crown.
let's face Gary, and then we'll probably call it an episode there. I think that would be the end of this section. I hope it's not like like Larry the Lobster comes and runs us over at the end or something. Because this, you know, it's like the rule of three, really. We fought Patrick, Plankton, Gary, or we're about to fight Gary. Oh, there's maybe more platforming. So if they make it a fourth, then that's just there's no. I mean, there probably is a rule of four somewhere. I wonder if Family Guy invented the rule of like 26.
Oh, someone's trying to block me off, huh? But no one can stop Speed King SquarePants.
Use your dash to push.
Yeah, I got it, Puff. Puff Mama. Can I? All right, let's see about turning. Yeah, no tutorial. No. I think we understand what we do to press buttons and stuff. Ooh, it's gonna pick up in difficulty a little bit here, and by that I mean like, you know, it's going from null difficulty to 0.1. Says the guy who played this game as a kid and doesn't remember beating it. So it's a lot of talk.
Just call me SpongeBob Spare Parts. Bap.
Oh, that was bad, SpongeBob. That was very bad. Should feel very ashamed. These puzzles are like when you explicitly tell me the direction that I have to hit these things, it's a little simplified. You got to be careful with stuff like this in game design, because ultimately, in every video game, basically everything does boil down to just kind of repeating a set of patterns or whatever. But it's the job of a game designer to make these repetitive tasks feel like they mean something, and that you're not just literally, you know, bashing an object from point A to point B. And when you kind of make it obvious here, like exactly what you're supposed to do, you take away a little bit of the whimsy and fun and mystery, and you just kind of make it doing, you know, task A. Oh, well, yeah, exactly. SpongeBob knows what I'm talking about. What's with all the 49? I keep saying 49s.
Goodness, you're becoming one of my best pupils.
Mrs. Puff. Even in SpongeBob's dream, he's still not her favorite pupil. Not even in your dreams, SquarePants. Okey-dokey. SpongeBob's just like taping these objects to the exterior of his vehicle. Oops. I need to stop taking hits because I only have 2 health left. And I haven't seen a health pickup. But saving will probably help me out here. Creature from the Krusty Krab. We'll play a little bit more, and then we'll call it an episode. Methinks we're getting up there in time, but it's the first episode.
Most shiny thing I have ever seen.
Ooh. It is pretty
Use
shiny.
the dash attack to push
Yeah, okay, I know.
into a slot, and you'll find what you seek.
What am I seeking? I guess an access to that button. Is there even a point in killing these guys? I mean, I guess they won't harass me. Oh, is this actually a puzzle? No, it's not. Okay. I was gonna say, do I actually not have like a guide of where exactly I hit these things? But no, I do. Like I can't just hit this one now, right? Nope. It's gonna make me do them in order. It's a bit of a bummer. But I'm definitely not gonna be down on this game. You gotta get to at least like the halfway point before you can start being down, you know? I'm not saying I won't criticize individual aspects, but I'm not gonna start feeling really down till you know. Until I get to something really, really obnoxious. Oh, there's SpongeBob's house and there's Squidward's. Let's go. Oop, never mind. I was gonna say let's go take a look, but cutscene time. I don't really think this is what mechanics do, SpongeBob. I mean, I'm not a mechanic, okay? And yep, okay, cool. I'm not a mechanic. Yeah, I don't really know any mechanics, but I don't think they go around bashing parts with their head until they plug into other parts. Could be wrong though. Also, SpongeBob, you were against like the freeway in an episode that hadn't aired at the time this was made, but now you're like all for having a giant road right in front of your house. Oh man, wouldn't it be cool? I mean, at this point it's a moot point because they already made SpongeBob's Last Stand. But it'd be cool to have an episode where, like I don't know, the mayor or just someone from Bikini Bottom, municipal or something, invent like a one-off villain, wants to build a road right in front of SpongeBob, Patrick and Squidward's house, like a highway road, and then. And then Squidward has to team up with SpongeBob and Patrick to get it shut down because it would be a big inconvenience or something. I don't know. It doesn't sound like that great an idea. Never mind. I could just imagine Squidward getting really annoyed by there being maybe I don't know. Maybe the path through Conch Street is like. I don't know. It like leads directly to the Krusty Krab or something, or Krabs builds a shortcut or I don't know, something that increases traffic in the area, and Squidward doesn't like it. Yeah, right there, probably. I don't exactly know why I was twisting that, but oh goodness. I guess I better twist it again. Let's see this way. Yeah. No? Nothing? Oh, I see. Okay. I'm dumb. We gotta do it this way, right? Yeah, so it charges right in. I do really like the visuals of this game thus far. The, this like, hot rod world is very different from anything I've seen in the SpongeBob video games up to this point. And it's very, I don't know, it's very interestingly colored and stuff. Alrighty. So, where are we going here? Through here? Oh, well, here's another one of these. Weird, gummy, sleepy seeds. Oh, in the last level. Okay. Yeah, we've been through this, SpongeBob. Get over it. Oops.
Wow, another great car part. Or maybe it's a toaster.
Hey, that's not what the subtitles said. No, no improv here, SpongeBob. Is there even a point in fighting these guys? I don't think there is, to be honest. Is this gonna take me to the race? No, it's a little bit more. So, like, what is... I guess the objective is I'm still looking for more car parts. Alright, well, since, these towers look like they need power. Otherwise, those winches won't work. So, get down there and start them up. Don't tell me what to do, game... Oh, I can't go back. Never mind. I was gonna end the episode, but since I didn't save at that save point, it's probably not a good place to end it. I would like to get to the Gary race, but we're up there in time. And I have no idea how much longer until we get there. And I'm not helping matters by just collecting these sleepy Z's that we don't necessarily need. It is a little weird that they make you do this in a specific order. Like, you could have just as easily had these arrows on the floor over there for that one. And typically when you do a puzzle like this, you have, like, blockades, like reasons as to why when I slide this, it doesn't just go all the way to the wall. You know what I mean? It stops at a random invisible wall here. Okay. Oh, I'm just here to drop off the bag, guys. Alright. Come on down. You've been selected as the next contestant on Death. I didn't even kill him, game. Oh. Yeah, got it.
Guys, not looking for a friend right now, huh?
This game really does like to state the obvious, though. Alrighty. Little repetitious. Little bit. Is that a train or something here? That's pretty cool looking. Okay. Now we just gotta go across. And yeah, is that a... Yeah, I guess that is a train. Where was the way up? It was over here. Got it. It's a pretty big boatmobile scale to SpongeBob. Well, maybe not, actually. Alright. Flames on everything. That's how you do hot rod life. From what I understand. SpongeBob is having a good time with the crank there.
Great work, SpongeBob.
Oh, goodness. Kimmy Schmidt would be proud. Okay, and then a little bit more. Yeah, I'm just mashing the X button for these grapples. That just seems to be the easiest way to ensure I don't fail. Oh, the train! No.
That's good.
It's not good, Mrs. Puff. There were children in that train. Well, maybe not, but maybe there were. We don't know. We didn't check. I'm not saying there necessarily were, but there could have been. And you think that's nice work? Think of all those children in SpongeBob's dream that could be dead, theoretically. It's a lot of kind of hypotheticals there. Oh, I have to go back down there now. Well, in the name of 100%ing, I shall do it. What is that? Is that, oh no, it's just a wall. It kind of looks like a mirror or something, or a giant fluorescent light. Oh. It's a Patrick thing. They look like little gummy bears or something. Oh. Thanks, game. Just missed it. That's not even plugged in. What are you doing, game? That's silly. Sleepy seed. Yeah, I know.
Ooh, something starfishy about that.
I was hoping that when I turned off tutorial, I wouldn't have to hear those messages or see those messages again. But I guess not. All right. What's going on here now? Back to the race? Nope, one more piece. Well, I don't know. It could be 100 more pieces for all I know. But there is a save here, so we are gonna save and yep, and we will continue this in the next part. I hope you guys enjoy this, and with that, Pieguy rules out.